Instead of getting answers, we're getting shot at. People are still getting hurt by the police.
Oh, look at this shit! Look at this!
This is crazy.
I'm finna go
They
to the
sitting there and
hospital.
they waiting to do this.
We're in the middle of Ferguson, which during the day is a very peaceful, nice suburban neighborhood. Quite a contrast from what we've seen here overnight when police are out in riot gear. We're gonna meet Samantha, who's a girl from this area who was out protesting the other night, and she was hit pretty badly when police were firing tear gas.
This first shot fired at my abdomen, and I ran down to, like clench my stomach, and I turned around to run, and I felt the second shot at my knee. And I just was thinking, like, it's time to go, like, it's getting out of hand. It was right here. Like, they kept drawing their guns, so every time, like, we would, move back a little, but it all pretty much started right here.
Exit the roadway immediately, or you will be subject to arrest.
It was about 3 military trucks from that light to this bus stop. And we were all here standing at the bus stop, walking from down West Florissant. And we all just stood here, and they kept telling us to, disperse and keep walking, or we were subject to arrest. They never said we would be fired upon.
Hands up!
It was a crowd out here that night, and shots were fired somewhere back here in the subdivision or in that apartment complex, and that gave them reason to start to fire upon the citizens, and I got hit with a what I believe to be tear gas canister.
Look at this shit! Look at this! I'm suing their ass. Who was it? City? County? The safety patrol? All of their ass!
This is crazy.
I'm finna
They
go to the
sitting there and
hospital.
they waiting to do this.
Why do you think that police responded like the way they have, coming out full force, riot gear?
We've been seeing a lot of, I guess, they're beefing up the police to be more like military. I don't know why. I guess to keep us safe, they say. I've been feeling intimidated all week. It's like they want to push us around and say how they think we should protest. And honestly, it seems like since 9/11, everything has been about safety. The government has taken the, just the basic rights of people under the term safety. Like, what do we all have to lose to be safe?
What do you think people are, feeling? Because this stuff like this happens all over the country all the time, but it seems like here it hit a nerve, and people are just so angry and so fed up, and it just, even if police is firing tear gas at them, even if police is firing stun grenades at them, they're still out every night. And what do you think keeps them coming back?
It's like the bottom line, like people are just really fed up, and I guess with the Mike Brown situation, that was enough for everybody to come together enough to do what we did to get it to a national attention like it has, because as horrible as the tragedy was, I honestly believe that it would have just gone like another story, somebody being killed by the cops, and if we wouldn't have made an uproar as such, then we wouldn't get the attention that we're getting.
Well, maybe does that have, you said race is not like the main point here, but do you think it has to do with the fact that so many officers are white and they're not from this community?
To me, it's not about a race thing. Like, it could have been an Asian guy. Like, it's a equal thing. Like, I feel like every time I watch CNN, the first word I hear is race or black or white, and it's like when they talk about Michael Brown, it's like the black kid that got killed by the white cop, and then why can't it just be the kid that got killed by the cop? Like, why does it have to be a label and put boxes on everything? Still smells like gunpowder, actually.
The holes were made by it?
Yeah.
So how many times were you hit?
I believe twice, and maybe once in my leg, so 3. That's this one and this one down here. And that's how close he was, because you can see the indentations from the tear gas. That was a bad night to be out here, but like I said, people aren't gonna stop coming. Like, if this what we have to endure to get peace and answers, that's all we really want. Instead of getting answers, we're getting shot at. People are still getting hurt by the police. It shouldn't take all of this to, get down to the truth.
Over here on the other side of this fence here, you can see everything that goes on back that way.
You've been out every night kind of looking at what's happening on the streets? Or?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What does it feel like? I mean, you just moved to this new house and all of a sudden you're in the middle of this stuff.
It's disheartening to see all the chaos and everything else going on. I understand how the people feel. It's unfortunate that you have other people that take advantage of this situation to advance their own agenda and to cause problems, but the people still trying to get their point across and still trying to make their voices heard. They just have to find a happy medium on how to deal with it.
But do you think the community is going to be changed in any way by all that happened, or do you think it's going to go back to the same?
There's liable to be some change. Don't know for sure, and unfortunately, we won't know what takes place and how this affects everybody and everything until after it's all played out.